Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect. I just have to say that this actually looks quite nice with this like sandy colour and such. I don't know why, it just has a nice aesthetic about it. Anyway, in the previous episode, we managed to get all of these pathways put in. We got the canteen all furnished and finished off and whatnot. Actually, it's not finished off, but we do need some more phone booths. As you can see, people are waiting for phone booths. We'll get that done in a moment. We've got the cell block down the bottom all completed, and obviously we've got prisoners turned up, which was always good. And then there's a bit of a death, which is, you know, not exactly the highlight of the episode, but at least it, you know, is noteworthy. And we got the laundry, cleaning cupboard, visitation. Essentially, we got loads of stuff done. In this episode, continuing on, we want to get, firstly, objects, and then the phone booth, and we want to get probably 1, 2, and then spin it around, 3, 4. So another 4 phone booths put in because, well, people seem to use it, so we might as well do that. Grants will be done very shortly. We've got the long-term investment done in 10 hours or less, or just over 10 hours. We've got crackdown on drugs, which we've got 70% done, so 3 more drugs, and we'll be all okay with that one and actually get the money. We want to build at a minimum in this episode probably these solitary. Actually, I'm going to build them the other way for reasons. No, I was right the first time. We want to get these solitary cells done. These solitary cells, these protective custody ones. We want to get probably some of the parole up and running, dogs, things like that, and just generally crack on. So, speaking of dogs, we should be able to get a kennel in. So, I'll go to kennel, place a kennel in here. It's 5x5 minimums, which it is, and then we'll go up to dog crate, and they don't cost pretty much anything, and we'll rotate them around. They still do need an arrow, because I don't know which way they're supposed to face, and yeah, still weird. But the kennel's in, and if they sleep, that's fine. So we haven't got anything in the yard. We haven't got any weight benches, which people, I guess, have mentioned, but I don't know because, as I said, I can't really read these because I'm bulk recording them all. But, yeah, we probably need to put weight benches in at some point. I want to keep this area as the sort of sandy colour, but this one we'll cover it in grass, but I don't really want to spend the money just yet. Is there a way to split these up so they're correct? Can have 3 there and then 3 there. That's a bit better. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And they'll just have weight benches in these ones. And this one is going to have probably down either side. We'll probably have like the actual benches like that. Yeah, why not? And if we really wanted to, we can put some here as well. But nah, that's fine. That's enough bench. And they can run around if they really want to. So currently minus 172 monies. But that's not a big problem because we get 800 per day because we are making profit in this one. And we are going to get our long-term investment done in just under 3.5 hours. Some visitors are here doing some visitating. We have a little bit of an issue this area because we don't have metal detectors, and that's a problem because when prisoners turn up into the prison, they get searched and they get metal detected, or they go through the metal detected. Hang on, get through the metal detected. Go through the metal detector. That's the words. And then they will get shoved in wherever solitary or in their cells because they'll almost certainly have things found upon their person. You know, being put through a metal detector and searched. So I don't think there'll be anything they're hiding that's undiscovered, assuming we're looking after our guards, which we are. So once they're in, that's good. You know, we've done all of that. But the problem is that once they are roaming around the facility, I say roaming as if like just wandering around. No, once they are inside the facility, they sadly don't ever go through a metal detector, which is a little bit problematic. What I'm going to do is have a dog patrol, little patrol all the way around here. And that, I believe. Yeah, there you go. And it'll go around like that. So we'll have 2 in each cell, so we'll go up and down these back bits, which we haven't got lighting in, and I'm guessing we could go ahead and put some lighting in, but I don't really see much point. You know, it's dark, but I don't think it's affecting the prisoners too much. We might. It depends on how much time we actually have. As I said, we're on the clock here. So, 14 grand, and importantly, we've got another grant, which immediately gets done, which is good. We've got governmental security ratings, which is have armed guards and such, which, you know what, we might as well research an armory and also surveillance. There we go. So, 45 grand, foundations, building brick. And it's going to be that and that. And we will get the other cell block in. Really smashing through this. Not so happy that I can't really take my time with it. I really wanted to take my time a bit more and, you know, look at the prisoners like we normally do and things like that. But because it's a mini-series and we want to get stuff done, it's also a lot of it is just trying out this new guard stuff, which as you can see, they are now sitting, they're eating, recreation's being fulfilled because we've got obviously the radio in there. We have got one in here as well. They're on break. You can see that guy's having a poo, that guard there, and he's got bladder, bowels, and recreation need all getting fulfilled, which is good. I don't know why, but these guards are having a nice meal of 3 packets of crisps, although they're just leaving the 2 packets there. Look at that. They pick up 3 crisps. Look. There's a quote. I don't know if it's from a film or whatever. Actually, I know what it's from. It's from a game called Alcatraz 1956, is it? I can't remember the date, but it's a game. It's like an adventure game, and I picked it up on a Steam sale for 90% off. I think I paid just over £1, and I've been playing through it recently. And it says about you're talking away, and a guard comes up to you and says, "Hey, we don't care how much food you take. Take all you want, but eat all you take." And I like that quote. Take all you want, but eat all you take. Whereas these guards here, they're just having 3 packets of crisps, all by the look of it. Well, it depends on what brand they are, but that's probably either cheese and onion or salt and vinegar. It depends on, like I say, what brand. And they're having 1 bag of crisps, like that, and then they're leaving the other 2 bags. I can understand. Anyway, it's sleep time, so it's time for a shakedown. See what we can actually find. 26 grand in the kitty, and a lot of searches in the queue. What I'm going to do is build these solitary cells, and we're finding things like that. I think that was just cigarettes. Oh no, booze and poison. Oh, well then. Not great. So what I'm going to do is have these solitary cells put in, but what I want to do is have a radio in here as well. Actually no, probably a bookshelf. Here's the way to go, because obviously these are solitary. Now the question is whether or not these will register as separate rooms or not. Solitary door. We've got more than enough to actually place all of these, so we might as well do it. I could actually extend these out a bit further, couldn't I, if I really wanted to? Make them a bit longer. I don't see any reason why we can't. A little bit more space to roam around in. So we finished our search. Let's just have a quick look. Last 7 days. Last 24 hours, in fact, is probably better. So we found a phone, which was thrown in, and then a cell phone thrown in, and SIGs was thrown in, and fork was thrown in. Yeah, I mentioned that. That nothing can be thrown in the water inside this prison, and then I went, oh, hang on, this can be it can be thrown in here because of where it is. Yeah, so we need to be careful about that one. So we have completed another grant, I believe. Yep, it was the narcotics one. Or did we do that earlier? I can't remember. They're all blurring into one. Prison manufacturing facility or reform through education initiative. Oh, well, why not? We've got that grant before and never completed it, so why change tune now? So, deployment. Yeah, that ain't a separate room yet. Oh, because we haven't got the stuff put on the walls and that. That's okay. So, 34 prisoners. So far, I don't think there's anything untowards. We've got tough, volatile. We've got some unknown traits. We haven't got any like, phone taps, which is probably something we should go ahead and do. So I'm going to put a phone tap in here. And then we'll get some phone taps put in. Obviously, we'll have to connect that up to the electricity supply. And then we'll put some phone taps in the canteen. With this money, I think it is important that we get a metal detector. And in fact, several of. And while we're spending loads of money, capacitors, and we'll finish off our capacitors. And that brings it down to 27. So we need at least 2 armed guards on patrol. Actually, cancel that. Yeah, this is going to be our armory. And this is where we'll have the phone tap. Because this is, as I said, where this was going to be security. So, security. There we are. Have an office desk in there, maybe. Chair. Oh. Violence. What's going on here? So we've got a bit of fighting. Tough. Volatile. Fearless. So he's not going to be put down. Nope. He has. Yeah, he's being put down. Being subdued. Obviously we've got some injured people. And now they're going to go to the infirmary. Perhaps it's best if we got all these medical beds put in. And we can start running some programs as well, because we haven't got any of those. So, rooms. Cells. There's our 3 protective custody cells. We want to put in here filing cabinet, and then next to it perhaps a phone tap. Oh, that looks quite good. In between. I like that. And then this side we can probably put a CCTV one if we have it. Still waiting for the workmen to come and place the solitary area, but that's okay. Let's have a quick look at our programs. We've got kitchen safety and hygiene, behavioural therapy, pharmacological treatment to drug addiction. We'll start that, but only once we've got some more beds put in. Alcoholics group therapy is on the go, or we can have it on the go. Spiritual guidance, people want to go for that one as well. So we need to get a chapel put in. Pretty sharpish. So, rooms, solitary. There we go. And solitary door. All done. There we are. So now we have proper solitary, which means we can change our policy. So, escape attempt, solitary. Attack prisoner, solitary. Attack staff, solitary. Destruction, solitary. Serious injury, solitary. Intoxication, lockdown, murder, solitary. And then the rest is just lockdown. Yeah, I think that's about right. So, just need to go utilities here. And we need to connect up our electrical cable to the metal detector, or rather the metal detector to some electrical cable. In here, we can go to an armory, but we will put a solitary door because it's a big door. And then armory. Didn't think we were going to have an armory, but here we are. So it's going to be a very big armory. And you still can't rotate the weapons crate, but it's not a big problem. There's 3 armory things. So 22 grand. What I am going to do is relight this because it's all dark. And connect the phone tap up. And now we can connect the phone tap to all the phones. Damn it! If you misclick, it cancels it. There we go. So we've got a phone tap connected up as well. On sleep time, we'll do a shakedown. I always find it's useful to do a shakedown pretty much all the time. We'll go to staff, armed guards. Hire 2 of. And then it says assign 2 armed guards to patrol. Well, my patrol... Probably... armed patrols will be in... here. And yes, I have spotted it, so give me a second. One armed patrol in there. And then one in the armory. Okay, and then what I'm going to do... go staff only and make sure the armory is staff only because the game decided it didn't need to do it. Thanks, game. Protective custody is going to be that bit at the back. There you go, so that's fine. In terms of water, we will have to run a bit of water in here. So a bit of water. There you go, there's your water. And while we're on, we might as well run all the piping for the showers. In fact, we might as well run all of the piping, to be honest with you. To there, and then the large pipe runs to there, I believe. Oh no, it actually ran to the end. Like that. There we go. Right. Like so. Right. Job done. And then we'll run some small pipe in here as well. So, raise prisoner capacity to more, essentially. So what's asking me to do? To 50. We're not going to get 100, but 50 is easy. Let's get the showers put in first. It's always useful. And actually, I'll lock open these doors. Like so. We want to have electrical cable go in there. Just make power that light up. So, what are we missing? Well, we haven't checked needs because the danger level has not really gone up. We'll check needs. So, prisoner needs, you can see there's a slow increase for drugs, alcohol, and spirituality. Clothing need is going up as well, but that's not a big issue. It just means they'll change your clothes today. Staff needs, you can see there is a critical need for food in bladder and bowels. It just means there's a couple of guys that really want to piss and really need to eat as well. And there you go. Look, they're having these sandwiches. And oh, they're having an orange. And they've got a couple of sandwiches there as well. I actually think it takes too long for them to fulfill their needs for eating. It takes them about half an hour to eat one orange. I mean, I'm a very fast eater. You know, I can happily eat a meal, like a big dinner, in, say, 10 minutes or less. I don't know why. I've always been a quick eater. But, you know, if I do take my time and whatnot, you know, maybe 20 minutes, whatever. It's starting to get a bit cold and that. 30 minutes for an orange. I mean, there's playing with your food and there's taking the piss, really, isn't there? So, I don't know what they're doing. Anyway. Weights benches. Let's put these in. There we are. We'll go for flooring, grass. And here. And then, I think it is actually time that we get things like the chapel and such put in, because if we don't get that put in, we're going to have some critical needs that will probably go well overboard. So probably best if we go ahead and do this now. So one door's in, one door there, and door in. This is going to be the shop, I think. Yeah, probably the shop in here. So probably that there, and then the shop entrance will go next door to it. So this will be, once it's all put in, split up. Actually, what I'll do, I'll cut that down a bit, and I'll probably increase the size of the shop's going to be quite small, or smaller, I think. And we'll have it so the chapel is quite large, because it really is a very effective thing in this game. So there's parole. One shop put in. And obviously we will need to put in things like shop shelves and shop front. So the shop front can go in there. And then you need tables and shop shelves. There's some shop shelves. And a table. Ooh, no, that doesn't really fit. There you go. And then a shop shelf in the middle. Or two shop shelves. Oh, that fits in quite nicely, doesn't it? That's fine. Right, so chapel. In like so. And you want in a altar. Just go over here. Not centralised, but whatever. Pews. Again, not centralised, but we'll do our best. Like that. And then we can have prayer mats going along here. That's okay. It's not too bad. It's not terrible, at least. So, electrical cable. We'll just run electrical cable straight along like so. And there will be some lighting once they actually finish that. So, we will wait until they've cracked on with that and finished it off. Just need to check our intelligence and informants. We've got volatile, skilled fighter, fearless, deadly, skilled fighter, volatile. Nothing major that I should really be aware of. Well, this is ones I'm aware of, and it's maybe going to be an issue later on, but we're okay. We're okay for now. What I do want to do is go to cloning and clone. I know that was already selected, but I just wanted to make sure that it's correct. And I want to just place more of these. More cells. And we'll start building this cell block. Now the problem is if I've misclicked one of them, it's going to really be an issue at the end. But no, I actually got it right, I think. Excellent. So place the shower in, cancel that off. Place the shower in, cancel that off. Go to objects, zoom in. Obviously shower head. Actually, no, not shower head. Drains. Actually, it doesn't really matter the order I put them in because it just goes into the queue. The queue of things to do. And then you can prioritise it, you see. So what I'll do is I'll put those in. I'll put our bench in. Don't know if I put it on this side as well. I didn't put the bench on this side. There we go, for completeness. And it means we can get some more prisoners as well. So you currently see it's up to 41. And once it gets to 50, we get more money. 20 grand, in fact. So that's very, very nice. We've got more than enough money, really, to sort of zip that along here. And it'll be that side. And then we have a connection there. And a connection... Are we missing a door? No, we've just got it wrong. The door is wrong. Yeah, there's not supposed to be a door here. Dismantle that. Huh. Yeah, just put the door in the wrong place. That's all it was. It actually fits in there quite well, to be honest with you. Sort of mirrors that side as well, but I want to copy it from here. It also means you can come straight out and then straight in. Look, you straight out of the canteen and then into that one. So that makes a bit more sense. So we'll remove that door. We'll brick it up. And then obviously we'll put the small jail door back in there. Then we'll have to manually open it. But there you go. So we've got a grant done. So we got MaxSec infrastructure implementation. Inmate nutritional research, manufacturing. We'll go for the MaxSec infrastructure because that's an easy one to... Well, it's not an easy one to do, but it's an easy one to go ahead and think about. Like things like tasers and taser rollout. I think that's important. We want to run a pharmacological treatment to drug addiction. We want to run a spiritual guidance now. Alcoholics group therapy would be nice, but I don't think there'll be any place to do it. Oh no, it does say that there's place to do it. They actually will sit in front of the telly. Maybe they'll watch a... Maybe they'll watch some sort of program on drinking or something. Who knows? So, showers are getting done. Those are getting done. What else have we got to do? Well, in terms of big buildings, we're almost there. We're almost there because we need to get this row of cells done. And then these buildings here. And then in terms of buildings, we're sorted. Obviously, we do need to put more things in said buildings, like the common room. Because it's just not finished. So yeah, probably need to go ahead and do that one. Actually, what I'm going to do is go to the staff room and probably put some more stuff in the staff room. So we've got things like an arcade cabinet, which we haven't got placed. We've got some small sofas, which people might want to sit on, like that. We've got another drinks machine, perhaps. Might be a way to go. I think you've got television as well, actually. We'll put a... Do you want to put, like... Actually, we could do that. We'll cancel those, and we'll put, like, a TV in. And then maybe some sofas like that. Maybe they'll watch the telly. Who knows? And then there's the noisiest arcade cabinet in the world. You can hear it miles away. Right, so because we've got this at the back, we need to have dog patrols. Like that. And guard patrols. Like that. Oh no, close. Actually, it is close, but we do need to actually change that. Very important that we change that, actually. Because that actually connects up, and it means the dogs can go around here, and we don't want that. Okay, there we are. So, there's all them put in. Still waiting for the water pipes to be fixed. They're still going on doing that anyway. So, MaxSec infrastructure implementation. We're almost done. We just need a CCTV monitor and place CCTV throughout the facility. But we're not really bothering, I don't think. We don't really have the time. And we don't need it. We'll do a shakedown, and I think while we're here, we'll go for guards, and we'll hire just 4 more guards. 4 more guards, why not? In terms of patrols, we've got the armed guard going up and down here. I think it's probably best we actually cancel his patrol up the top, because he's getting in people's way. So if we just do this, he goes round, he patrols around this area. Yeah, I think that's probably best. So, I think, in terms of food, I think we are fulfilling all of the needs of the prisoners, but we're only just. I think we'll need a couple more cooks and some more cookers. So, probably not too many. Probably that will do, and two more cooks will probably do the job quite nicely. We will have to power them up. Connect them up to the grid. Like that. And we should be okay. So 5 prisoners turning up apparently soon. But we are over 50 now. So we've got our grant. So we can go for tool cleanup. That's a good one. Remove the supply of stolen tools. Remove the supply of stolen weapons. Just finished the shakedown and haven't done that. Ugh. Right on the end of the sentence, I was proven wrong. Yeah, we haven't got that. Ding! Oh, and then the bell goes off to say we've done it. Well, you know what? At least it's... We got 20 grand. I'm not going to argue. Right. Let's go ahead and finish this side. There we are. All the way to the end here. And there's that cell block pretty much done. So, building... Oh, crap. Subsidence of the land has destroyed a section of our outer wall. You should have it repaired immediately. Subsidence? It's chopped off the offices in half, man. What you're on about? Yeah, that's a lot of subsidence. Wow, I've never seen that. I've never seen it happen on an outer wall like that in the foundations and stuff like that. I've never seen that happen. Wow. That is obviously a problem. It's not indoors. Am I going to have to refoundation this place? Yeah, I am going to have to refoundation part of it. Because the foundation actually broke. Hang on. What? What? Hang on. When? Did I say place wood? I'm pretty sure I didn't say place wood in here. But by all means, let me know in the comments if I actually did go ahead and say place wooden flooring in these areas. Because I don't think I did. But apparently, it's done that. Yeah, that's one thing that this prison has got a massive weakness with. And that's this wall collapsing. Now, have you thought, actually, see this bit here? That there and that there could have a door on it and this be staff only. There's no reason to have this access to the prisoners. There's no reason, because they'll always go through the centre. So there's no reason to have access all the way around. Well, there was the original reason why we have access around the back ourselves is so we can have the dog sniff out any tunnels. That's why we had it. But there's no reason for the prisoners to go there. So if we wanted to, we could put a door there, and then have that staff only. I'm not going to do it because it's more work that we just don't really need to do. It'd be a nice little thing to have, but it's not going to give us a massive little bonus or anything. So anyway, shop, parole, things like that. What are we missing out on? Well, we're missing out on the library, we're missing out on the mailroom, we're missing out on the classroom, and then I believe that's all of it, actually, in terms of rooms. So perhaps we can just go ahead and place these in now. Like that. And there's all of our rooms. Right! Not bad. We're going to leave it there, because I think we have progressed on enough. Next episode, we will finish this prison off. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll get it finished off. Maybe not get all the floor put in. Perhaps we'll have to skip that, but we'll get these rooms done. So it's going to be what I've just said, what we're going to put in there. Finish off the common room. And actually, as far as I can see, that's it. Obviously, there's going to be some rough edges in places because I've really rushed through this. I'm going to have to put little bits in like that to power these lights up. I have rushed through it, and I know that, I'm aware, but this is like, say, a mini-series and wanted to get it all done and dusted. But it just shows you what you can accomplish in quite short order. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, next episode, finish it off. As always, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.